So one of the strategies I like, Corey, for a married couple is, let's say that, I don't know, I think today the average Social Security benefit is around 2,000 a month. So let's just use that. So let's say that you're going to get, I'm going to pick on you. You're going to get 2,000 a month
Okay.
and Cassie's going to get 1,000. Well, one of the strategies would be you delay your Social Security until you're 70, and maybe at 70 you'll get 3,000 a month. But go ahead and turn on Cassie's when she's 62, and she'll get 1,000 a month. So you are getting some income into the household, but you're also maximizing the larger of the two, so that God forbid something happens to you, Cassie will get your benefit and lose hers. Versus if you did vice versa, you would get a smaller benefit and so forth.
No, I think that can make a lot of sense, particularly if we are trying to maximize the larger of the two benefits for whichever spouse lives longest for a married couple. I think that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, and what you're doing is you're mitigating some of the unknowns, right? So you're diversifying the risk would be another way to say this, is that, none of us can predict the future, and so you're placing one strategy and down one road and another down the other, and hopefully, they'll meet in the middle kind of thing, but again, nobody knows. So I like that strategy a lot as well for people that understand that and can withstand, because again, in this scenario, you'd be pulling more from your portfolio for 8 years while you delayed it. So,
Exactly.
so first and foremost, your financial plan has to allow for this, because not all plans do that. Some plans that does permanent serious damage,
Right.
and so again, so that's just something we want to weigh. But what's weird, and again, I started the topic about this, is that in fact, the more you need Social Security, it actually the longer you should delay it, because
Correct.
if that's going to make up a larger portion of your retirement income, well, then of course we want that to be maxed as much as it can be. And so for those people that really, really need the max Social Security, I also recommend they work longer. Maybe they work till 67 or 70 or even longer, as long as they're in a healthy environment and they're getting purpose and meaning out of their job.
Yep.
If you're
Here's
that,
a
if you're,
question, Jake. So,
yeah,
so are I'm going to pick on you for a moment. So,
please.
are you worried about Social Security?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Well, here's my deal. I want to make my financial plan, and ideally, as many of my clients as I can, I want to make the financial plans so strong that it doesn't matter what happens to Social Security.